When a quarterback throws to you 9 times in a game, is that simply a matter of you're getting open, or is that something in the game plan that they're going to go to you?
Um, I mean, definitely being open helps the quarterback be more inclined to throw the ball to you, of course. But I think every play, you have options within plays for him to throw the ball to different guys. But fortunately, he just chose to come my way 9 times.
Does this feel like a continuation of last year, the way you produced?
I mean, I definitely think I'm off to a great start for this year, but obviously the goal is to be consistent and keep building on this throughout the rest of the year.
There was a lot of talk in the offseason that your 8 touchdowns as a rookie was not sustainable. What do you have to say to people who would say that after 2 touchdowns in your first week?
Um, I mean, I guess I just try to go out there and make plays. I didn't really know that was a thing, to be honest with you, but I just try to go out there and make plays and find my way to the end zone as often as possible. Hopefully, I'll be able to continue to find my way there the rest of this year.
And a quick follow-up, too. Joe Judge seemed very impressed with how Daniel stood in there, took hits to make plays. And, just wondering, obviously you've played with him for about a year now. How much confidence does Daniel give you guys, even in the drive where it doesn't end in a touchdown, but in that 18-play drive, how much do you guys believe in him and why do you believe in him?
Tremendous amount. I mean, there's a lot of guys that once they take a shot or once they start feeling a little bit of pressure, they tuck and run or whatever, what have you. But, DJ did a great job of standing in there all night, making throws, some throws under duress, some throws getting hit just as he's letting go of the ball. And he was still really accurate and productive. So that's definitely something that guys rally behind, a guy that's going to fight for you and stand there and try to get you the ball no matter what.
Thanks, man.
Ryan Dunley.
Darius, building off what Pat just asked, do you ever see Daniel hang his head, like after he throws that interception in the end zone or after, some other mistake? Do you ever see him rattle? Do you, as one of his buddies, ever have to pick him up, or does he bring it himself?
No, I never really see. He's one of those. He's really steady. With the highs and the lows. Obviously, with the highs you get excited, and obviously anybody's gonna whatever with that. But obviously, I know he's hard on himself. I know he wants to be perfect, but I mean, I think he does a good job of keeping himself even keel, moving on to the next play.
And then one other follow-up, the noise in the stadium. How was that while you were on the field? Could you hear it? Did you not hear it when you were in the huddle? Did you guys have to speak up, raise your voices at all, or was it just like being at a practice?
It was pretty quiet. I mean, it was really nothing going on in the stadium, to be honest. So I mean, you could hear everything. It was a little weird scoring a touchdown and it was like crickets, but other than that, it was pretty quiet.
What do you think you need to do to prove to people that you're, the quote unquote number one receiver in this league?
I mean, I don't know necessarily about that, but I mean, I definitely think, obviously, like I said, being consistent. I mean, if I go out there and I make plays every week, week in and week out, and I help propel my team to wins, and, the rest will take care of itself.
How much are you seeing like that when you face other teams, or are you? Do you see teams shading in your direction or giving you more attention? Have you noticed that as you sort of progressed here?
I mean, it's game one, so it's kind of hard to tell what's game plan.
Kind of meant a little bit, even as last year kind of went along.
Not so much. I mean, we've got a guy named Saquon Barkley that's pretty. They gotta worry about him all the time. So, that really helps a guy like me as far as that goes.
I wanted to just follow up on something. We talk about your chemistry with Daniel Jones. Is that because you guys came in together? I mean, it just seems like you guys, every time you connect up with on a pass, it's like you guys have been playing together for 100 years or something like that. And I'm just wondering if there's something to it. Are you guys reading each other, or what do you think's behind that?
I mean, I definitely think the fact that we literally came here together from day one, and whether it was rookie mini camp or what have you, we've literally been catching and throwing since day one. So I think that familiarity is definitely there, and I think it's something that we'll continue to build on.